this is my preliminary magazine. The page on the left is the front cover and the page on the right is my contents page. And this is my actual magazine. The page on the left is my front cover and the page on the right is my contents page. As you can probably tell, there's a huge difference between both magazines. To me, I think this one seems a bit boring and empty and quite messy, but this one seems a lot more interesting and exciting and filled with information and really laid out much better. From creating the magazines, I've gained a lot of knowledge through Photoshop. As you can tell in this magazine, I've used the same picture for both the front cover and the contents page, but just changed the colour. And there's pictures on the bottom of the front cover and on the side of the contents page, which I've just smudged together, and that's all I really knew what to do. But with my actual magazine, I learnt to crop around pictures, use the gradient tool, which makes the page more interesting as it goes from darker to lighter on the front cover. I was able to use airbrush and use the sharpen tool to make pictures really stand out more. And yeah, from research that I done, it gave me knowledge on real life magazines and made me realise that I didn't use real life conventions of a magazine on my preliminary task, like the barcode, the issue number and the price. Where on this one, from my research, I've learnt to do that, and I've noticed that I didn't. Also, before I researched real life magazines, I didn't really consider colours or colour schemes, or didn't even notice that you couldn't read over the colour of the background. Like on the front cover of my preliminary task, you can't read the date, which is at the bottom in red, but on this one, to me it seems a lot more clearer, and like although it's got a lot more information, it looks much more tidy and laid out really well. Real magazines gave me ideas of what actually to write. Like this magazine, I didn't really write anything. I didn't include anything. All I said was inside more news about the big build, which doesn't really tell the reader anything, as it looks boring and it wouldn't really grab the reader's attention. Like on the contents page also, there's not much that's included. Like there's just a little bit of writing with nothing else and just pictures, so it doesn't really tell the reader anything. But on my actual magazine, I've used a lot more writing. On my front cover, I used statistics like Britain's Best Rock Magazine and quotes like "Win a chance to meet Yumi at 6." To me, I feel that would really grab the reader's attention, as it's winning something for free, and the statistic tells them that it is really a really good magazine, and people like them have actually rated it as a really good magazine.